Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Don't be mad at the pimp. Hell, don't even be mad at the hoe. Be mad at society. Be mad at King Tut, Genghis Khan, King Solomon in their infamous royalty and greatness. Be mad at Mother Nature. You know, most of the shit we see nowadays has been that way for a long time, y'all. A long time. You know, things such as poverty, hypergamy, hoeing, hegemony, racism, classism, and so on. So this stuff is rather old. How they say all the world's a stage, and there are characters everywhere. And by the way, I'm not excluded from any of this. There's characters everywhere, and everybody's playing their role. People are switching their roles, and usually everybody falls right in. Hook, line, and sinker. You know, yeah, get him, kill him. That's racist. That's sexist. That's wrong. See, being made and injured in the image of God, and I'm not going to get religious on y'all, but we were made with the godlike ability. Get this. We have the godlike ability to think, to make decisions, to make choices, to use discretion, to say no, to say yeah, you know, to act on things, to not act on things. We don't just have, you know, animal instincts. We have the ability, like God, to think and decide, to do better or to worse. We have the ability to uplift people or to cast down people. So that's what separates us from all other creatures here on the earth. Now on to boxing. So don't be mad at Mayweather. And I ain't gonna lie, I used to be upset with Mayweather. I used to be upset with him because of the ducking, what I'm not gonna say the flashings, but the trash talk. He was arrogant. You know, but he was successful as well too. But then I said, you know what? He really is watching out for his health. Call it ducking or not, he's watching out for his health. He's successful. He's making money. Then I said, flush it. It's his career. If he wants to have that asterisk beside his name in history, then so be it. If he wants to go down as possibly ducking or possibly taking on the best shots or whatever, or living a lavish lifestyle, living above his means, living below his means. And I came to the conclusion, I said, you know what, that's his life. You know, that's what he wants to do. And to be honest, everything he got or didn't get, you know, that's on him. He either earned it or didn't earn it. And I enjoy Floyd as a sports figure. I do. Granted, I still have a little bit of salt in my mouth because of the Sugar Ray Robinson and Ali comments. And he was foolish enough to say that, not me. But other than that, I got nothing but love and respect for Floyd. And all of us should appreciate Floyd Mayweather. Like it or not, look at Floyd Mayweather numbers. Look at all his non-boxing fans that he draws in. And then look at how many young boxers, such as Adrian Broner, that he's inspired. So many young boxers that are unnamed all around the nation, all around the world, that he's inspired. You know, not only with his lifestyle, but also with, but also with his skill level. So if you're going to be mad at Floyd Mayweather, you need to be mad at the arrogant, cocky, shit-talking Larry Bird. Shit-talking, arrogant, cocky, but dude got skill. You need to be mad at Barry Bonds. You know, they say he's real arrogant and standoffish, but the dude got a record. You need to be mad at Bill Clinton. You know, be mad at Tiger Woods. Be mad at, what's that dude with the NASCAR that ran that boy over? I can't remember his name, but be mad at him. You know, Floyd Mayweather, he ain't kill nobody, you know? So, and back on boxing, don't be mad at Pac-Man. Don't be mad at Pac-Man and this PED thing. Be mad at boxing itself. Be mad at the game. So if you're going to get mad, then that means you should do something about it. The same energy that you have to get mad and get upset, if you really about that life, if you really about business, about billions, then you would use that same energy to make a change. For real, you would use that same energy to get mad to make a change, especially after you've been doing it for a long time and you don't see no results. And if you're not going to make a change, then that blasted, you just playing. That's what the great men and women of antiquity did. You know what I'm saying? When they saw something they didn't like, or they saw some type of social reform or some type of system coming in, they had the gumption to get up and make a change, even if it took them their whole life, you know, and then pass it on down to their children. So if they didn't accomplish it, their children would. And we all heard phrases such as the game changer, the resurrector. And, you know, we ain't talking about RZA or nothing. But we've heard those phrases and we read them, or maybe we haven't. But if you have heard or read them, and a lot of times, you know, you might be in your church or wherever you go to, your synagogue, mosque, and often we cling to those words and phrases, right? Not knowing that all the while we are supposed to be those phrases. We are supposed to be living those phrases out. You know, we're supposed to be making stuff better. If not for ourselves, then at the least, y'all, if you're not going to make stuff better for yourself, please just make it better for your family, your children, the planet, or whatever your goal calls in that justifies the means is, whatever. If not for yourself, then at least for something else, to better something else. And that's what these stars are doing nowadays. And if they not, then they're at least playing that role. You know what I'm saying? They're at least playing that character on TV. They're at least portraying that image. Shoot. And I know, you know, and I'm speaking, again, I'm not excluded from none of this. There's going to be times in our life where, in our life here, where you might feel weak. You might feel vulnerable. And things are out of control. You feel like you don't have no control over nothing. And then the worst thing you can do, which is what most people do, you get down on yourself. You look for pity. You look for misery. Then you look for company, because we all know, cliche, misery loves company. But all those are choices. You know what I'm saying? All those are choices. And put simply, you can either fold up like a cheap purse, or you can G up. You can stand up. You can act towards improvement. You can act towards advancement.
I'm unbeatable.
And I don't care what your deacon, your president, hell, to the extreme case, even your parents say. Now, I'm not making this video to be malicious, as I always say, or to be disrespectful or to be ignorant. But in the extreme case, if something feels wrong or something, you feel like something needs a change to be improved, in the extreme case, you don't have to listen to anybody that's high ranking, anybody that allegedly has authority over you. You should just, I don't know, I'm probably going to say some stuff that I probably might regret, but what I'm trying to say is, if you feel something is wrong and you want to change it for the betterment, you know, you look at it objectively and you see there's a real problem and you want to improve it, you want to adjust it so it can be helpful to others, not just suiting your own needs, but helpful to others, then in my honest opinion, you shouldn't give a damn what anybody else says. You should go ahead and attack that. You know, because there's a lot of shit out here that can get you down. But if you make up your mind to do it better or to do it in a unique way, then I'll support you 1,000%. 1,000, y'all. 1,000. And I have a lot of respect for Zone 6. I listened to one of his new videos here recently. I have a lot of respect for Zone 6. And he said recently that he accepts boxing for what it is. He ain't mad. He ain't going to cry. He's just going to deal with it when he wants to and how he wants to. And I assume that, I'm just assuming here, that since he doesn't have the energy or the passion, or maybe he just don't give a damn to help change boxing, he just accepts it for what it is right now. You know? And I respect that. And I'm glad he made that video, man. Nothing but love for Zone 6.
I'm so good, it's scary.
And we all want to see things our way. You know what I'm saying? At least for the better. But what are we going to do about it? I know y'all done had some, especially you men out there, I know y'all done had some old heads or fathers or uncles or homeboys or friends or some type of authority figure. Yeah, you mad. Yeah, you just got whooped down. Yeah, we just took your $10, or yeah, we just ran through your neighborhood. At the end of the day, if you a male, you know, that's right thinking, the only question that should come to your mind is, what am I going to do about it? You know, so what you going to do about it? What you going to put in motion? What steps you going to take to execute your plan? Who you going to contact? What program will you start? What will you demand? You know, what you going to act towards to accomplish your goal? So don't get mad at the player. He's just playing a role in the game for whatever benefits. Shout outs to 10 players, since, you know, player in his name. You know, players are just playing the game either for their benefit, but in most times someone else's benefit too. So we need to be about that action. How your boy Marshawn Lynch say, I'm about that action, boss. I'm about that action. And especially the males out here, the men out here, since we're usually associated with action and building shit and getting stuff moving, so it's really up to us, you know, and we do it and we mean it, and we should make moves, and the women, they'll follow, and we shouldn't worry about that. We go ahead and make the moves, build that stuff, and splash out, lay it down. The women naturally are going to follow. I mean, so how else would the game be set up, or could the game be sustained if women didn't support it? And I ain't trying to get deep here. I'm kind of just ranting. Well, I am ranting. And I'm trying to relate this shit to boxing. But the other day, my right-hand man was talking about this. See, my mother art is grappling. When I first started as a 14-year-old, my mother art is grappling. And see, my homie, his combat style, his mother art is Tai Chi. And if y'all know anything about the arts, Tai Chi is a soft style. Mine was grappling, and then I went to striking. And I'll just say mixed martial arts, you know. And most mixed martial arts styles are hard styles, with the exception of BJJ, which is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and Judo, that's a soft style, and a few others. But most mixed martial arts, generally speaking, are hard styles. But I was talking to, you know, my homie with the Tai Chi style. We philosophize and we build on philosophy and the arts and life and all the good stuff. But he always raises these great questions. His name Talib, by the way. Big shout outs to Talib. You know what I'm saying? Talib Amaru. Big shout out to him. His name is Talib. And dang, what was I saying? Yeah, don't hate the player. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. You know, and like everybody else, I got stuff going on in my life and blah blah blah. And shout outs to the young champs out there. Even though I coach, help me realize things when help me realize things as I'm coaching, help me make myself better. What was we saying? Yeah, back to Talib. Yeah, so the Tai Chi style, the soft style. He's a young champion, by the way. He helps me realize things, you know, from different perspectives. And I be like, dang, this dude has a hard style, because, you know, we spar, we worked out, we do all type of stuff together, man. We farmers too, you know, we help each other plant and stuff. But he has a soft style. It just blows my mind, because on some things, when I get too rigid, you know, or too, how can I say, stubborn in the area, he's always able to raise a question or to drop some words and be like, yeah, man, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, dang, you know, because, you know, the great Cus D'Amato said that the way you fight is the way you live your life, right? And he has a soft style. And sometimes, you know, he's real, I ain't going to say docile, but he's a humble young man. And as an adult, I'm humble, but I say from about 14 to 23, I was just a straight up hellraiser. But and his style is soft, but he knows when to be hard. If y'all can understand what I'm saying, he knows how to stay fluid and focused. Kind of like it's similar to the whole bit about the philosophy behind water. If you ever seen Bruce Lee talk about it, water can be permeable. It's soft. It's formless. But we've all belly flopped on some water, and we've all maybe hit water or fell on water from certain angles. And if you fall on water, like they say in science, depending on how you hit, that shit can kill you. Water, y'all don't know this, but if you fall from a certain height or certain level or from a certain distance on water, they say the impact on water is just as hard as concrete. So I'm saying that to say, I'm comparing it to my homie, the young champion Talib, because even though his style is a soft style, Tai Chi, he knows how to be soft, in his fighting, but he also knows he knows when to come correct in real life. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. I'm talking circles and I'm rambling, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So again, don't hate the player. Hate the game. Don't hate the player. Either get on their level or on a higher one, or shut the flush up. That's it. Finito. Vamos. Adios. And all that good stuff. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all bearing with me to listen to this. I just had to throw this in here. I originally was going to do a channel sort of like this, come here and talk trash, build a little bit. But, big shout out to 78. I've been involved with him and another brother named Seti for a while, and number love for them. But I always love combative arts. And when I saw him get on YouTube, I can't remember if it was 09 or 010. That's when I got on, and consequently I saw him on there. He's making his videos, the conscious videos, so-called conscious videos. No diss to him, of course. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I know he's in the boxing. So I said, flush him. I'm just gonna go with my love, because I gotta just I don't want to be up here preaching and all that bullshit. Anywho, y'all build strong, keep your heinies in shape, be ready to act, be ready to dodge, be ready to attack. Shout outs to Rollo Jenkins. Real men do real daggum things. Do what you gotta do to make your shit better. All right, that's enough. Love and peace, y'all.